Hey, Kevin Coy here, Kevin's Micro Homestead. Just wanted to do a little video. I've had a bunch of people talking to me when we've been talking about powering tiny houses and doing electrical. I got a DVD I put together to show you how to wire up your house, but I've had people asking about solar as well and what you have to do. So what I wanted to show was really a super simple solar system. Say that 3 times fast. This thing is about as basic as it gets. It's fairly inexpensive, and it does a job, you know. And so even with this broken panel, which has been broken for a couple of years now, this thing's still putting out 15 watts. Each one of these is a 15-watt panel. So I got 60 watts of power right here coming off, and pretty simple, pretty lightweight, pretty maneuverable. It's something you can pick up and move to suit your needs. It could be mounted up on a roof if you wanted to, or just sit it out in the yard and move it to face the sun, whichever way you're going. We're in the first part of December here, and so the sun's way south and we don't get a whole lot of it out here this time of year, but you can see I've moved it a couple times to do this video, but I got some trees on the other side of the road over here that are starting to shade in. But what I wanted to show you was just how simple this is. So it's 4 panels, each one has a cord coming off of it, and there's probably about 20 feet of line here coming off of these, and I've just got them kind of wadded up right now and contained because I don't want them all over the place. But they all connect into this 4-pin connector right here. It's just a plug and play, and then drops it down to 1, and this is the regulator. This needs to be out of the weather. I keep it behind the panel so that it doesn't get wet, or you could ruin that. But this is a real simple regulator, keeps the battery from getting overcharged. And it's got a light system here, lets you know what's going on. Right now the yellow light's on, says it's charging because we have the sunlight. And there's just alligator clipped onto the terminals here. And then the other thing I did was I went and got another socket lighter, socket type thing, and you can plug in 12 volt anything into this and use it. So what I did is I went and got a little voltmeter from a auto parts store, and that lets me know what's going on. And the yellow light again says it's charging. I got 12.12 volts coming in there, which is plenty to charge this little battery. Then it kind of gives me a little deal here. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but there's a little bar graph on the side here letting me know how much power is accumulating in the battery. And it's getting to be about half filled back up again. I let it discharge all the way because I wanted to see how long it would take this time of year to charge it back up. It was showing more voltage earlier today when the sun was really hitting the panels. Right now they're back in the shade again, but you know, I'm not getting maybe 5 hours of light across there during the day between the time the sun comes up over the mountain over here on the east side and it hits these trees over here on the west side. So not as much as during the summer when it's straight overhead, and I probably get more like, you know, 8 or 10 hours of constant daylight on there. So just thought I'd show you a simple deal, real basic. You can wire right onto the battery and to various appliances or lights or whatever, or you can put these adapters. You can also hook up a converter that you can pick up, 200 watt, 400 watt, whatever, and that'll let you convert from 12 volt to 110 and be able to power, you know, plug in regular things that you could plug in the house. So just thought I'd show you it's about 34 degrees out, so I'm getting a little frosty mouth. But it's a real simple system, and I've used it for years. It's made by a company by the name of Sunforce, and I'm not selling them for them or anything. I'm just passing on the knowledge here. But you can pick these up at Costco, sells them sometimes. Harbor Freight, various hardware and big box stores sell them, and I think I paid less than $200 for this setup, not counting the battery. And you know, so I don't know what they're going today. It's been a couple of years since I've had mine, but pretty durable. It's been out in the weather virtually the entire time I've owned it, and that's what it's made for, is being outside. A little PVC frame and screw the panels on there. You could take the panels off and mount them somewhere else if you wanted to, or whatever. So a lot of adaptive ability to the system. You can add more panels on too if you want to. You can buy more individual panels and create a bigger set of wattages. And these are less expensive than going out and buying the big commercial panels. Get you started and give you a fair amount of power to, it's not going to power somebody's house, but a tiny house with some simple power needs this would take care of you. And as long as you can get some sunshine on the panel. So I decided to give you that super simple solar system. I even said that with frozen lips. And be sure to subscribe, check us out on Facebook, and our website is Self-Reliant Life. I'll see you in the next video.